Not even close there. And underway here this afternoon. That one misses. Ball 2.
Especial no va arriba, bro.
And downstairs.
Pegado todo el tiempo. The page.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner. To first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. Back to first, and he's safe. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Satchel over to first. One out in the top of the first. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
One out and a runner at second. Just missing there, and it's 1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really got some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Trout. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Ball 1 there.
That's it.
Garcia stands at second with 2 gone.
¡Ay, doctor! Vamos a esto.
Headed for the plate.
Devuélvete, doctor, que te van a fallar.
He scores and they have the lead. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
There's a swing and a miss.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Cut on and miss. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Luis Heel. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Larkin zips it across. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. That's inside. Heel. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. That one missing inside. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Carlos Delgado. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2
Doctor, tú
bottom of
puedes
the
tirarle
first.
la mitad en este play aquí que te la saco por
Swing
7
and a
pies.
miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets.
Miedo, sin miedo, que se pide sin
And
miedo.
welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Top of the
Dominican
second.
Republic,
And
the
now it's
second
the switch
baseman,
hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Just missed.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it off. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas. Inside, just missed. One out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man,
1-2,
that was
the
pretty
count.
gross right there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, bases empty. Now here is Barry Larkin. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Hey, doctor.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
1-1.
2 outs, bases empty.
Okay, ahead.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
No problem.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back in the bottom half of inning number 2.
Oh,
What
like
up,
my
Julie?
new like my new picture.
Who you got? Who you got, kid?
Acuna.
Pitcher?
No, like my like my picture from the PS5 picture.
Oh, it looks like
Yeah, you look amazing, bro.
Mejor está Acuna.
On the third baseman, Josh Young. Peel back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Peel, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Trout sizing it up. Hauls it in, and there's
Hay un tigre que está mandando un mensaje. ¿Tú lo estás viendo ahí,
and
Juan?
here's Freddie Freeman.
no. No tengo los mensajes míos bloqueados cuando juego.
Now that's smacked to right
Que quiere
center.
entrar a la liga, Dick.
And he makes the catch.
Que quiere ser tu
And
amigo.
that quickly
Seguro
to
amigo de
left.
Julián que se mueve.
And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul.
No, no tengo mensaje ni nada.
0-2 now.
Está heavy, está heavy.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center.
Es un fly, muchacho.
Armstrong running hard to get it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Ay,
He's
qué
not
mal de
stopping
pero
on
no.
his way home. He will score.
Ay,
Evan Carter
okay,
is getting ready to hit. Ouch, that one drilled him.
Ahora vengo.
So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner goes again. Swing and a foul out of play. 1-2. Pitch out, but no action. Runner at second, 2 down.
Claro, tranquilo ahí, que yo lo voy a trabajar con él, que la pongo con un proyecto muy.
Swings and misses. On to the third inning, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's it.
And another ball.
Se llama Spin Ace.
En el tercero. Abriendo el tercero.
Está en vivo, todo lo está bien. Un muchacho.
That one in triple digits. 3-1.
Sí, te digo que sí, 100%.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the batting order turns over. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throws in. That's a stolen base.
Vamos a eso entonces.
Ball. Runner goes again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. There's the strike.
Boog Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up with.
And a base hit right there.
Yo hay uno que quiere que le inviten a la liga.
He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single.
Me invita a los padres aquí para que me mande un mensaje o algo, porque yo no sé quién es, no lo puedo ver.
Tatis runs. Pitch in the dirt.
Pero tiene agregado ahí como mío.
Oigan eso.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're near the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
When request,
And now 2 balls and a strike. Judge comes up empty there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ay, la creta. ¿Qué me está pesando ese bate, bro?
Bottom of the inning, digging in, Ethan Salas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Estamos vivo, Campi, ¿eh?
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Grips one to right. See you later. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. Rounded out his first time. High in the air, out to right. Tatis really on his horse for it. Hauls it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Outside, and that is ball 1.
Hey, Bombi.
Strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
1-1.
Coño.
Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Carlos Delgado. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Young stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Porque
Swing
190
and a
bateando
foul
con el
back, and
cuarto
that's out of
bate.
play. Swings through that
Hazlo
one.
todo, o sea que sea.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
Tied up here in the early going.
Pues,
Stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Late with the swing there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
ahí invito el chamaco, doctor.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kurtz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Struck out swinging his first time. Tosses to first, and Polanco is out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here is Freddie Freeman. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. Into the second deck it goes, and that gives them a lead. It's 3-2. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away and the strikeout. So up next, Evan Carter. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Zach Geloff digs in now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a pitch. Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Doctor, mete derecho ya. Mete a 2 y media ahí.
Behind in the count right there.
A 2 y media.
Dustin May takes over on the mound. The slender right runner on the go. And first offering is foul. May over to first.
Uno ahí
He's back
pronto,
in
señor.
safely. Geloff, the runner at first
Bro,
with 2
bro.
gone. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
Está 10, bro.
No throw. He's in there safely.
Haz lo que tú quieres, empieza
Runner
uno.
goes again. Swing and a miss, and he
Este
chases
juego está
that one in
ganado.
the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Right down to shoot, and it's 2-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one misses. So lead
¿A
off.
dónde el play mañana? ¿Cuál es el play
Next to
para
hit,
mañana?
Barry Larkin. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the throw. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Swing and a ball.
Diablo, que no fue un bombazo, hermano.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses. Tying run in scoring position. And we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1's the count.
Squeezes in. And that's the 3rd out.
Con este tigre pichando, con tamaño,
We head
con
to the bottom of the
tamaño.
5th. Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Garcia, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Carlos Delgado. On the ground, Larkin. On to first.
El cambio está bien, el cambio está haciendo solo. De eso, doctor. Ya me está como ruda.
Yo pensé que estaba enfermo.
¿Qué oye, Campi? Pero compartan. Pero compartan.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Compartan.
And that's in the dirt.
2 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new base.
Vamos, doctor, que terminamos esta bolita. Vámonos arriba.
And that one missing.
Vamos a cogerle un palo. El doctor no quiere pichar. Vamos a pichar.
Oh my God, Dios mío.
Now the throw to first on the run.
Pensé que iba a dejar pasar eso. ¿Verdad? Yo pensé que iba a dejar pasar eso.
Yo estaba en la zona, loco. Tú no ves un entrada y se la dejó pasar.
Después viene con otro.
Que ya había otro trailer, my bro.
El mayor guarda un palo en nombre tuyo, pero.
And a foul ball.
Es para la mierda por allá. Son habladores.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
También está mamadito. Ay,
Away, still 1-2.
Que como que va a me zarja ya. Es como que hay un fallo mío en esta que vos escuchando. Ah, no, pero vamos. Suerte que yo voy a tratar ese pelotazo va seguro. Así mismo, de una vez, empezando una vez tú vas a ver lo que yo voy a hacer, tú vas a ver, pónteme ahí por lo mío. Tú vas a ver que va a cambiar. No, tú lo pones ahí, en el teléfono tú lo pones. Voy a poner mi quinita en el teléfono ahí, que le voy a dañarme pelotazo entre caque. Mira, pero el doctor está bateando aquí, pero yo me estoy guiando de loco, pero el doctor está encendido. Yo aquí que mamando el gallo. El doctor, se merece que yo. El doctor está encendido.
Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
1-1. This one in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
¡Ay, doctor! ¡Te lo enderecí!
¡Yes! ¡Vamos allá, coño! Buena, Jhompy. Buenísima, Jhompy. Let's go.
Ay, doctor. Ay, yo se lo enderezo también. Vamos con Panani ahora. Pero bolón, ya no tiene más volumen ya. Veo Campi, con esto el doctor vuelve a 700 puntos otra vez. Claro. Es el chongo viejo, y por 700 otra vez.
Más de 35 me tienen que dar.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Going with a foul ball.
Now pitching. Aaron.
1-2. Back foot slider struck him out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Josh Young. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And that one fouled off. And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the game. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That one not close, and that's ball 1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way. Boogie's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan. And the plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Down the line, and that drops foul.
Okay.
Down to the dirt.
But
they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good luck catching.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 away.
Ahora pues yo tengo que para lo del play también. ¿Qué doctor? No, doctor, de la. Te hizo pisa y corre a ti, te lo hizo un bicho ahí.
1 for 2. Move to second.
Ponme ese tigre a cubrir segunda base. Ponme el cuadro adelante ahí. Que no me voy a inventar nada. A mí con esa bobería. No, así no así tú lo vas a encontrar. Ponme nada más. Ponlo. Tú lo puedes poner por la posición. Tú le das a la otra banda. Pero está heavy. Vamos a esto, brutal.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Cut on and lifted in the air.
Tú lo puedes poner, doctor, pero por posición de cuadro. Por ejemplo, el shortstop, tú quieres moverlo atrás de la segunda y se pone a cubrir.
Ya.
Tú sabes, que no es de que por
si le doy el R1 me sale esa opción.
No, hay otra que te pone que tú puedes mover solo pelotero nada más.
Eso que digo, al R1 si sigo buscando me sale. What up, CJ? Se picó.
Vamos a hacer carrera, bro. Ya yo di mi hit, da tu hit ahora.
And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Pickoff move to first.
Maricón. A la mía.
Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
¿Y por qué no le dio? Eso me
Tira muy temprano, Vic.
No, pero que tú early, pero tú early. Ok, está bien. Dice tú early. Pero es lo que
Now here is Michael
Garcia.
First offering and it just misses. Right through there for a strike.
Yo tiro llamando que se fue todo ahí hablando.
Up the middle. Sends it to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Swings and misses, and that is strike one.
0-1.
In the air, left field. Pulls
Co-op
it
game
down
on
and
here,
makes the
CJ.
catch. And there's one away. So digging in, Ethan Salas. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, left field, down the line. And a couple of quick outs. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one at triple digits. Gagne measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a slider. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. It's doing extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough.
And way out front of the slurve. Here is Aaron Judge. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Mike Trout. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far.
Oh, come on. Esa sí cae, no la estoy esperando.
And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Misses the sweeper.
1-2 is the count.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Beep, 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 beep. Ahora empiezo los juegos entonces, Mario, a las 10. Pensaba que por lo menos eran las 11. I'm fucking with you. We good. Vamos, Jhompy. Jhompy se fue para el baño.
So now here's the DH, Carlos Delgado, 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Fought off foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
May comes set. And ball
That
1.
That's the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take
One
that
ball,
pitch.
2
That's
strikes.
as close as it gets.
Liner snagged at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and it's out number. And we're back.
Man, bad.
We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Hader.
And that's
One ball, no
downstairs.
strikes.
And it's 1-0.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1-2.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Polanco now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Pitch in the dirt.
1-1.
And 1-1.
Yeah.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And Polanco is out.
Now
Ethan
batting, the
Salas. Now at the plate. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Teoscar Hernandez trying to get something going for him with 2 away. In there at the knees for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
¡Velo ahí!
Swings here and drives
Sabía.
left field. Way
El
back
Jhompy iba a
in
hacer lo que
10,
tenía que
forget it.
hacer.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Oh, and 2 now. The shortstop
1-2.
takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Puts it
¿Y
in
qué
the
fue
air
ahí?
towards left center.
Diablo,
Sizes
mano.
this one up. Makes the catch in and over. So bottom of the 9th, here's Freddie Freeman now. May back to work. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Higashioka on the move.
Ya en el 9.
And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Okay, look,
par de
we'll see how
palos
it
ahí.
factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Carter at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
It's 0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
0-2.
zone. May is just 1 strike away. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And that
1-2.
one is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Diablo!
High and deep right field. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He blasts a souvenir into the second deck. It's 5-4. So up next, Zach Geller. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Pitch misses,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
and a count 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with
No,
it.
más que no se dan la mano y dicen buen juego, buen juego. Jhompy fue que dio los jonrones. 2 jonrones dio. Mira, el octavo, con 2 outs, estaba bateando Ethan Salas. Y hice un pinch hitter, puse a Oscar Hernández y él la sacó con TH. Después me dio un palo. El Jhompy no está ahí, ¿no? Digo, no sé, yo no sé si está ahí, no se escucha. Me preguntaban porque yo estoy listo. Vamos a andar a ver qué pasa. Pero ahí se fue yo. Pero ahí llegó yo. Pero de ti nomás cambia ahora. We here, waiting for you. Ya lo sabes. Mi campi vive aquí. Ya, dice Capi que estaba listo, pero él se fue. Ahí, si tú quieres, vete a mirar por ahí. Mándale un saludo. Vamos a ver si llega hoy o mañana para jugar. Una vuelta en el bloque. Un par de minutos. Nosotros estamos listos, esperándote a ti que estamos nada más. Pero está bien. No, no pasó nada, no pasó nada. Yo guarda 2 o 3 días, el besito que tengo aquí ya.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Que tú no entiendes. Vamos parando el Jhompy, yo digo el Campi dice que boba ahora. Tengo que leer en un minuto. Un minuto. Oh, Sean Ace. Sí, yo sé quién es, yo sé quién es. Yo sé quién es. Yo sé quién es. Yo lo invito. Vamos a invitarlo ahora mismo. Sí, pero como quiera se lo pueden mandar la invitación, porque cuando él no eres tú, loco, tú sabes que tú eres uno de los tigres que hicieron la novela posible para poder progresar en el mundo. Y yo tengo Sean Ace 0221 y yo no tengo Sean Ace 30, ¿no? Bueno, cuando el capitalito me avisa, me dice un vaso de agua.
She's a slow sipper. It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like we struggle, we dancing in the rain. I'm trying to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone. to his office, being cautious. He don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. It makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Check it. Don't nobody wanna. Nobody. Anybody. You. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. I got
for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Is it our love? Sets my soul on fire. Is it our love that takes me a little higher? An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Shelf now. Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Self now. Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little higher?
Tranquilo. Me quité yo para mañana, ¿oíste?